Happy Tuesday afternoon, Math 8 students. Okay, we've had some struggles with this in class, especially since we did our review today for our Unit 4 test, which is dealing a lot with linear equations tomorrow. So here's the thing. So we're going from standard form to slope-intercept form. So, okay, Mr. Frechette, what does that mean? Right? Well, standard form is this. So if we look at standard form, and that's what these equations are in. So this is standard form right here. X plus y equals 15. So standard form looks like this. It's ax plus by equals c. Okay? So let me move this over a little bit so you guys can see. And that's all that it is. And what we're doing is we're going from this to, our slope-intercept form, right? Slope-intercept form, which you guys all know as y equals mx plus b. That's all that it is. So we're going from one form to another form. And how do we do that? Well, we use our equation solving skills to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop over here to number 2, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Well, think about solving an equation. What's the first thing we do when we solve an equation? Yes, we can draw a line. We don't have to, because the line is not going to separate anything. It's going to separate the equal sign, but in this case, what's going to end up happening is we're going to have an equation for an answer that looks like y equals mx plus b. So we're not going to have anything that says x equals or y equals a certain value. So we're going to start out with that. In this situation, if we look over here in slope-intercept form, we have the y alone. So when the y is alone, in this certain situation, in this equation, we got to isolate the y. So in order to isolate the y, we have to subtract 8x. Okay, so if I subtract 8x over here, I'm going to subtract 8x over here. Now I'm writing it a little offset. And you're like, whoa, Mr. Frechette, why are you doing that? Well, I'm doing it because negative 8x and 1 are not like terms. Usually when we solve an equation, we bring these terms together and we combine them. We can't combine these terms. They are not alike. They're not together. They will never be together. They will be separated by an operation, and I'll show you what that means in a second. So these 8x's cancel out. They make a 0 pair, right? We bring down our 2y, and that's going to equal negative 8x plus 1, okay? See, I got my negative 8x, and I got a positive 1. That's how it looks. Now, I'm not done yet. It doesn't look like y equals mx plus b, but it's pretty close. So you're saying to yourself, hey, Mr. Frechette, it doesn't look like that because I have a 2 or a coefficient in front of the y, and I got to take care of that. Well, how do I take care of that? Very simple. I have multiplication here, so how do I undo multiplication? I have to divide, but I have to divide everything, so I got to divide each piece. So when I divide each piece, my 2's cancel out, I have my y, and y equals, what's negative 8 divided by 2? Well, you should be saying to yourself, Mr. Frechette, yep, it's negative 4, and it's negative 4x plus 1/2, because 1 divided by 2 would be 0.5. We're just going to leave it as a fraction. So simple enough, that's how I go from standard form, which we know as ax plus by equals c, to slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. Look at that. 3 minutes and about 3.5 minutes just about, right? A little bit over. All right, that's how you go from standard form to slope-intercept form in a nutshell. Everybody have a great night. I hope you take a look at some of the stuff, even though it is open notes tomorrow. Good luck on the quest tomorrow, and we'll see you bright and early.